Tracking breaking news involving Club Q tonight. Nearly 2 years to the day of the tragedy that killed 5 people and injured 25 more in Colorado Springs. Survivors and families of the victims have filed new lawsuits.
They believe it could have been prevented, and they're going after those who they claim should have done more to stop it.
I didn't think I was going to make it.
The night of November 19th, 2022 was Barrett Hudson's first time at Club Q. He was there less than an hour before Anderson Aldrich walked in and started shooting. 2 days later, Hudson spoke to KRDO from the hospital about how he escaped.
I got shot 7 times. I fell. I got back up after he shot me, and I know I got hit twice. But I had no clue I got hit 7 times.
Hudson is now individually suing El Paso County commissioners, former Sheriff Bill Elder, and Club Q's owners, while a separate but nearly identical case filed by multiple survivors and relatives of victims targets the same group. Both lawsuits claim the shooting would never have happened if county leaders had used the red flag law to take away Aldrich's guns due to him posing a danger to himself or others. They read, El Paso County law enforcement failed to act, citing local policies against invoking the red flag law. This deliberate inaction allowed the shooter continued access to firearms, directly enabling the attack on Club Q. The plaintiffs also blame a lack of security at Club Q, especially after the 2016 mass shooting at another gay nightclub in Orlando. They say despite the increased awareness for greater security at LGBTQIA+ nightclubs, Club Q reduced its security team from 5 employees to just 1, and Club Q no longer employed an armed guard. Although no specific amount is mentioned, the lawsuits are seeking both economic damages for medical expenses and lost wages, as well as damages for mental anguish and emotional distress. They describe the shooting as a devastating outcome of both private negligence and public policy failures.
We reached out to both El Paso County and Club Q's owners tonight. Neither responded to address the lawsuits. KRDO 13 plans to meet with attorneys and some of the survivors tomorrow morning to address these new cases. As part of a plea agreement last year, Aldrich was sentenced to 5 consecutive terms of life in prison without the possibility of parole. You can find our extensive coverage of the tragedy that night and all the events that followed, including these new lawsuits, at krdo.com.